Hey, Decathlon Gamer, welcome back to PCM22. It's Classics Puncher, and this is episode 27. We're at a one-day classic here that is well suited to my rider. Also, I have entered my fitness peak. So with a expected +3 today, with the objective for this race as well, I'm coming in looking really strong, actually even drawing a little higher, a +4 overall. I'm the favorite. So everything's going to be on myself and my team putting together the perfect performance here and fully expected to come away with the win. And that is already my second teammate to go down. Calmajan went down earlier and had just regained contact. See if Lacroix gets back up here with us. My intentions for this one, as we are going to be passing through a single 2-star cobbled sector. We have 2 3-star cobbled sectors, 2 4-star cobbled sectors, and a solitary 5-star cobbled sector. That's 2.5K long. It's not super long, but those cobbled sectors, especially those 3 harder ones, should put the field under quite a bit of stress. And with an 83 cobble rating today, an 81 flat, 85 stamina, I'm absolutely going to be capable of handling those cobbled sectors. And as a result, the best scenario, the best chances as we go into the first one is to put the field under some pretty serious stress. As we go through. Lacroix never got back on board, by the way, so we are already down a teammate. But field has just split as we're entering the second sector. Os has been used up already, and I want to get some other guys up here. We've got one there. Let's get these guys on my wheels because this field could easily stay away the way it is right now. Them up on my wheels for now, and I'll push just a little bit harder here. That front 12 had a 5-minute gap just 20 kilometers ago or so, and it's already come down to we've pretty much caught them, and the field splits again. Now just 52 riders. Here is that 5-star sector, and you see just how quickly it destroyed those guys. As they come right back into the peloton. Calmajan with a puncture. Oh, come on. So unlucky. So unlucky. That's his second down already, and we're at 48, 44 in the peloton. Hopefully Calmajan can get back up here as Rue and Venturini are struggling to get up here at the moment. It looks like they're in the back end of now A1. So I'm already solo? Seriously? Okay. Okay. So that's going to change things. You need to get off of him. Go back to auto. You go back to auto. Venturini and Calmajan in the same group. Just 44 seconds behind. And bridging that gap, they are back up here. So that's what I need. I need those 2 guys back on board. We've got 73 kilometers still to go. This is way too early to... There's the 2-star sector. This is fine. Venturini, go ahead and get water. Rue does not have enough energy. Venturini straight out the back of the group. Idiot. Let's set a little more tempo than what that was. A 70, you can see, instantly brings him forward. We've got to manage the gap to the one man who broke off the front, which is Palini. Okay, not a big threat, but yeah, we needed a little more effort here. And one very quick 4-star sector. And now we have a lengthy gap until we go into the second round of through everything we just went through. The first cobble sector is a bit ahead of the rest, but once we enter that second cobble sector, the race is going to be on, and we're going to be looking to looking to blow up the field and, you know, leave everybody in the dust as new riders are trying to form a break here. So it's 7 riders, 40 seconds ahead. I think 73 effort is just fine, especially when 5 other guys are willing to ride and commit to it as well. Just a hair, 74. All right, 45K to go. Gap is managed well, 83 in the peloton. I've got 2 riders in near full strength. Here we go, 5-star sector, but, oh, sorry, 4-star sector. 5 stars in the middle, but like I said, it's not this one that we want to put the foot down. It's going to be in the upcoming sectors. And we will follow Rue. We're already in a strong position here. Rue's done. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Gonna go like this. And we're going to follow Calmajan and Venturini. Rue's done, so just go ahead and set him to auto. He's done his work. Not 99, but we do want to start coming forward here with Venturini, because we are about 4 or 5K away from entering the hot zone, where we do want to blow this field up. I want to be nearly solo or solo by the time we come through all this. So these guys are going to put some hard work in to leave behind all or most of the field. 3-star sector. We'll speed up a little bit through this one, but this is not where we want to get going just yet. Venturini just a 74 cobble, so he's not great through this. He will have to go full gas. But like I said, 3 stars not the one where you want to start blowing it up yet. Rue's gone, and we're down to 37, and just 4 left off the front. And also just a small gap. Okay, 5-star sector. So 99 for Venturini. Start blowing up this field. Venturini just doesn't have a ton of pace though. But it's down to 21 riders. And I've got 2 teammates in support. Okay, Venturini is done. Oh, we got blocked off by somebody going backwards, allowing 4 guys to get clear. And now it's just 12 chasing 4. Okay, Calmajan pushing on. For me, it's easy right now where, you know, the field, there's just not much left firepower-wise. I think the next cobbled sector is going to be a challenging one, and that's where I'm going to be making my move. So Calmajan, red bar's gone, so just give me your 99. And it's 8 chasing 4. Now it's 12. Calmajan pushing to get to the front. And I'm going to try to ditch the group here in the next little bit. And you're seeing some of these guys attack now while we're on the flat. And it's only a 2-star sector.
A rider has just fallen. An attack is launched.
Alright, ease off, ease off. And we will ride at about an 80. We'll see what happens. Group of 4. Group of 4. Let's turn relay on, see who's willing to work. 10 now. Calmajan is here. Calmajan, go ahead and do the work. Wow, Calmajan, you're really checking that well, aren't you? Okay, it's your top 10. Nobody wants to work because I'm the favorite, and 2 guys go clear. So now a couple guys want to work just a little bit, but
Falling behind. A team leader is falling behind.
Norsgaard and Stewart are the 2 that have attacked. Let's take a look around at what we're dealing with. Stewart, we don't even know about. Let's go ahead and use the observe. He does not have much. He does not have much. What about Norsgaard? We have no idea about Norsgaard. He's got very little left as well as we go into the final cobbled sector. This will be my other chance to attack. 4 stars, yeah. Let's go. Can I even get through this group? It's too short of a sector. Like those guys were trying to attack. Pull back those front 2 for a moment. Okay, 16 seconds. That's fine. Back off a lot. Kalmajan. If both contribute, we're more likely. There you go. We catch the front 2 guys. 7.5K. Russo can sprint a bit. Rogel not. Stewart looks like he can sprint. Stewart definitely looks like he can sprint, but he's out of yellow bar now. He's down to just an ounce of red bar. Davey doesn't look to be a mega threat. Okay, Watson looks like he might be able to sprint decently, and he's got some energy left. So we are not alone for the final sprint here. 7K to go. Kalmajan, not enough left to really offer me anything at all. So again, it's just both of us contributing to the sprint to stop attacks a bit. But you've got guys that are trying to attack anyway. 4.5K. 3.5K. I'm not the only one here that has something left, and I'm having to lead us in. 2.5K. Very capable of winning this thing. 2K. Push a little harder as these guys are trying to get away from me. 1.3. Here we go. Sprint is on. These 2 get a bit of a head start. It's going to be a hard catch. Russo fades. We got it. We got it. Okay. Russo nearly got it there. He definitely tried to go early. I mean, he went in at about 1.9, and we barely caught past him. You can see just how little we have left in the tank there. That's the problem once you become favorite. It's all on you, right? And Kalmajan was able to contribute for a while there, but definitely the last 10K was pretty much up to me doing all of that riding, which would just slowly drained the energy that we had. We made that one little attack to try to get away from those guys, and it split the group up. I mean, there was close to 30, and we came out with 10. But from there, beating those other 8 guys was not going to be easy. Kalmajan crosses the line last. Stewart, who was the big threat, only 9th, but that's because he was in the break. He had nothing left. He used it up. Watson was the one who I was worried about, but then it was that little attack with the guys who had some energy left just before that nearly took it, and we barely overtook them. Watson then just kind of won a sprint to the rest of the group, while I not only beat those guys, but then had to overtake the other 2 on my way to the line, something we just managed to do. That was career victory number 12, but also because we were the favorite and the team expected me to win the race, we only end up gaining 14 points by doing so. And again, that's the problematic piece of hovering that fine line between you're a domestique, we want you to work for the team, blah, 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 to, suddenly you're the favorites. So, we didn't get to hover in that zone of, gosh, we have low expectations for you, but, why don't you finish in the top 25? Oh my, you got 5th place. Wow, that's amazing. Here's, 45 experience points. We didn't really get to experience that much. Tricky, it happens. It's fine. Just kind of sucks. And I'm not a big fan of how that scale works. How we just magically went from nowhere near good enough to, oh, you're the favorite. And so when you fail, we're mad. But when you succeed, it's like, here's a finger tap on the back. Yes, that's your pat on the back. It's just a finger because, we knew you had it. You had it in the bag. Funny thing is, Pogacar's kind of at that point now where it's like, duh, of course he was going to win today when he wins. And, it's not as exciting anymore. But honestly, he's the only rider in the world that has that. So the fact that our team kind of treats us like that. My wife really likes to watch this British family cooking competition, and the judge, like every 5 seconds, it's a shame, it's a shame, it's a shame we won, but didn't win by 30 minutes. There you go. I was only kidding, of course. The mechanic is what it is. I think the mechanic is less than perfect. I think there are far better ways to calculate the rider progression than that. And I've done my video, I've done the follow-up video on feature requests, and there's been obvious discussion over that system being revamped because there are far better methods on how to carry out that progression and that feedback loop from your team. For one, I think it should be much more dynamic than it is based on how things are going. It's at least semi-dynamic, so there is that, but the progression system could really use some work. But anyway, whatever, it is what it is. We're the favorite again today, so even if we succeed here, it's going to be another limited experience kind of day, but it is what it is, and we're going to go out and try to do our best with it. That's just simple fact of the matter. You deal with your circumstances, and my circumstances, and honestly, you have to be very thick-skinned to do YouTube. I've known a number of YouTubers who quit because they didn't have the quote unquote thick skin, and there's a lot of people out there that give some pretty negative feedback, and I can win 3 races in a row and then lose the 4th one by finishing in 4th place, in a race that didn't suit us at all. And gosh, 4th place would have normally looked really good on that race, and still get comments that, your tactics weren't perfect, and thank you, community, because honestly, I don't get much of that at all. I still get it though, and I at least don't just get the straight, gosh, you suck. But I'm open to constructive criticism. I've gotten better at this game in years of playing. We totally lost control of Pharaoh here for no reason whatsoever. We just lost our really strong position with 4K to go. And now Lacroix is not even trying to go forward. We were in the perfect position, and he just effing quit on us, and I have no control over him, even though it says I have control. I should never talk bad about the game again. Alright, Lacroix giving that lead out. Vauquelin now 1.5. And just over 1K to go. Let's use that then. 900 meters. Front 6. Escaping off the front. And back-to-back victories. Again, team's not going to offer me much XP for it, but we do get the win. Vauquelin also finishes 3rd and Lacroix 6th. So a 1-3-6 finish for the team. And yeah, just doing what we got to do here. I think my enthusiasm was nerfed a little bit by my thick skin having a little chink in that armor, and it is what it is. I know most of you are fully in support. I know I'm good at this game. We're playing on the hardest difficulty level with a team that is totally undermatched. If we go over to career mode for a second, we're 17th out of the 18 teams in World Tour, and yet we've been winning all season long. We were 1st in the rankings for much of the season. Right now, I think we're still about 3rd as we're getting into the part of the season that really, really doesn't suit our team. Here, same sort of thing. With a team that very much undervalued me for a very long time, and we weren't amassing a lot of wins, but there was a couple of reasons for it. 1, constant domestique. 2, did not get classics. We weren't in classics at all. The team was not in classics. This year, we are seeing some classics on the calendar. And what's happening? We just went and won, back to back. So we're sticking it to the man. Let's get back to business, right? On the whole, this is how we're doing. Vakanen is 18th in the World Tour rankings. I am 19th, so just behind him. And I'm number 1 in the Super Prestige in the Continental rankings by nearly 100 points following that victory. And that places me 5th in the Super Prestige. That's all riders compared head to head. Now it's only 20th of March, but that's where we stand right now. I'm ahead of Van der Poel, ahead of Pogačar. And that also made 5 wins on the year so far, starting to pile up. Speaking of ideas for future PCM, in the Pro Cyclist mode, I would love to have something to spend your money on, even though our salary is so messed up that it's been showing negative ever since the very beginning of this playthrough. I don't know why our balance is showing negative. It would be nice to have some sort of system in place where your contract meant something. It's totally, non-negotiable. You're just deciding which team you sign with. They all offer you the exact same 1-year contract, regardless, no matter which team it is offering. So that's always the same. And there isn't other aspects in place, right? Your role within the team goes on based on, this evaluation, the satisfaction, and just what your level is. But it would be nice if, there was some sort of negotiation over your role, over the value of your contract, and then something to do with that, such as, like in football, you have agents. Now, I don't know if cyclists have agents or not, actually. I'm not sure on that one. I'm sure somebody in the comments let me know what the situation is. I could probably search it real fast and figure that out, but this is off the cuff, just random thoughts spilling out onto screen for you right now. It would be nice to have, if you have some sort of agent, you're essentially spending money on either lifestyle things, which will help with your reputation / popularity. I have national popularity. Why do I have national popularity? Well, in the game, it's all simply based off of performance. But there are plenty of riders who go out and win races and don't become popular because of personality. Filippo Ganna is not the most popular of riders. Gianni Moscon is hated amongst the peloton. Obvious reasons. A reputation could be a lifestyle thing, so there could be that aspect to the game within the Pro Cyclist mode. Coding wise, adding them into the game, it's an extra tab or two. Super easy concepts of, if this, then that. Feed your salary back into various upgrades of, having a big home or getting some sort of advertising deal where you're making commercials for somebody, and maybe it takes away from training, right? So then it could actually impact what's happening on the bike. You have these responsibilities, and they force you to not train for days. And where's those training camps, right, that you have in the career mode preparing for the Grand Tours? Why don't we have those training camps? Why don't we have different options here? There's so much that could be going on off the bike in this game, and there just isn't. That they don't take advantage of any of those opportunities that are available to immerse your rider more into the world of cycling and the world of being a professional cyclist. Huge missed opportunity, especially when they've literally left this mode untouched for years now. They've made 0 alterations the last 2 years whatsoever, and the alterations they made a few years ago were really only following suit with changes they were making in career mode itself. Since this first released 6 years ago, right? 6 editions ago, when this mode first released, they invested a lot into it the first 2 years. It really hasn't changed other than appearance of the screen since. Time for a facelift. That is going to do it for this episode of Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.